Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter. Right, so a lot's happened, but in this episode we're going to start looking at frogs and getting a few of the last bits and pieces, the furniture, the colored furniture from our Terra tokens. So let's get stuck in. First things first, I stopped this rocket from automatically launching because I needed to catch up on plastics a little bit. I was having a little issue. I can also confirm that the meteors don't stop. A little bit before this episode started, I had two of those Terra token meteors. One came flying over, I didn't see where it landed, and then I couldn't find it at all. And then while I was looking for that one, another one came in. It didn't give very much. Yeah, so we've got like 1,800 or something. Yeah, not much. But hey, every bit counts, so let's grab those. Alright, so we have some Terra tokens now. We have 8,500, so that's quite nice. And there are a few things I'd like to get. So I'm going to order the blueprints for... We'll start with the smart fabric, the bed, the cooking station, and the sofa. So in this episode, we're going to do some cooking as well. Awesome. And that leaves us with some, and we can come back another time and get all the special eggs and stuff that we can't get on the planet. So let's launch that one. Okay. Now, as you'll remember, you get these frog ponds, and the frog ponds have little eggs, generic frog eggs, and you can pick them up. They don't seem to respawn, which confused me a little bit for a while, but then I realized that you unlock them. So you can actually make generic frog eggs by using a fertilizer, a mutagen tier 4, and a phytoplankton C. So we'll just... Well, I think I went a little bit fast. Research that, and research that. And I think I've got a couple more to pick up because I have been making... I've made a few of them just to make sure that I have stuff for the episode. So yeah, there are a few of them. A couple other little changes. Okay, we've got this place all sorted out. My major problem was mushrooms, I think eggplants. Eggplants now because I changed up how the rockets work. So the eggplants are being chewed up by the fertilizers. Mushrooms, big problem. That's because of the plastics that need to catch up from all the rockets that are sent with circuit boards on them. So that's not being automatically sent anymore, so those will have a bit of time to catch up. I've added some farms. I added 6 mushroom farms and another eggplant. Now, I could probably add another eggplant. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about that now. But yeah, the rocket's set up because now our platforms link onto the launch platforms. I just stuck this in here. It also got this slot out of the way with all my containers. So these are also filling up. It's putting a little bit of strain on the system, which is a temporary strain. And then I've removed this building completely, and we now have a very nice spot to look over our algae collectors. And I haven't put any more algae collectors yet. I haven't really seen the need for them. So yeah, that's where we stand. One last thing I did put in, if we go upstairs to our new bio area. I haven't had a biolab for a very long time. And I thought this is a good enough place to build it. I mean, it's right next to the bio production, so we may as well have it. We had the space on top of the control room. And I can show you now that there's mutagen tier 4 in here so that you can produce. And I think the smart fabric also comes in here once it's done because, the fabric's here, so why not? All right. So the major objective today is to get eggs, frogs. So we know that with this recipe, the mutagen tier 4 and generic frog eggs, we can get huli frogs with a 150 multiplier. And I believe there's another one with a 200 multiplier that comes in here. Then with the mutagen 4 fertilizer 2, we get the amado. And then mutagen 3 and fertilizer 2. Yeah, so it's mutagen 3, not mutagen 4. There's the Afei, yes, okay. Mutagen 4, fertilizer 1. We get the 300% multiplier, the Treju. And with that same recipe, we get the Strabo. So let's go and get some stuff together, and we'll make some frogs. Okay, so we'll start with a basic recipe, mutagen 4 and generic eggs. And hopefully we get both of them. I know I struggled a little bit to get the second one on this recipe. Alright, so that's all 4 of them queued up. We'll see what they give us. Hopefully we get both of them so we don't have to repeat this darn process. Although I do have the recycler right here, so I can get the resources back if need be. I'll go grab some food. Okay, well, while we're waiting for the eggs, for the frog eggs, let's have a look at our plastic. What's going on? Okay, so we are filling up this container, which means that we'll start backing up that, and that means that we'll be able to back up some mushrooms, which is good because we need them. Just gonna see how our eggplants are doing. Yeah, we are struggling, so I'm gonna have to build some more farms. But yeah, that was because of the containers for the rockets that require fertilizer. Right, it looks like our frogs are ready. So let's have a look. Huli. And Huli. Oh boy. And there we go. Feliciana. Cool. We got that. And oh, we got 2 of each. That's pretty cool. Okay, that means that I can start looking at the next recipe, which is the one with the that gives 400, that gives 200. Let's go with the fertilizer 1 and mutagen tier 4. That's these 2. We'll shove them in. Mutagen tier 4, generic, fertilizer tier 1, and off you go. Right, those are queued up. I'm going to head down to the lounge and pop our frogs onto their little platforms. I think I'm probably going to need more, because I think in total they're like 12. So we'll stick a Huli in here, and we'll stick a Feliciana in there. Oh, those look pretty nice, eh? Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm going to need more. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put a table underneath the butterflies for the balance of the frogs. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Alright, well, let's go and see how our incubators are doing. Okay, they're done. So what have we got? We got the Strabo. Treju. And oh, I didn't know about this one. Aeolus. Yes, okay, we'll take that one. So that's another 3 right there, which is a bit of a surprise because, hang on, am I imagining things? Yeah, and here there are only 2 recipes that use the tier 1, or the fertilizer 1, and okay, so there's another. Oh, that's fun. All right, I'm gonna get the stuff for the next level of frogs and set up the table for the other frogs. Right, so we have a couple of new frogs, so let's pop them in here. So that was the 200, 253. Okay, so it's the Strabo. I need to put these other ones away. There's the Strabo, then the Treju, and finally this one. All right, very nice, very nice. Okay, so yeah, we've been pretty lucky with our pickup so far. Grab some water. Okay, so the next recipe I'm going to try is going to be this one over here with the mutagen 3 and the fertilizer tier 2, because we haven't done that one yet. And I need to pick up some more eggs. I have the eggs. So we will do generic plus fertilizer tier 2 plus mutagen tier 3. So as far as I can tell, those will be the second highest in terms of animal multiplier. And while we were messing around, our rocket came in. So let's go and pick up our blueprints if they're in here. They are! And we'll go unlock those. Okay. Blueprints. Customizable sofa. Cooking station. Oh. Customizable bed. And smart fabric. Okay. Now, smart fabric. If we head upstairs to the biolab, there's smart fabric, and it uses 2 fabrics and a circuit board. So, yeah, it's a good thing I've stopped the circuit boards on that rocket. I didn't stop the demand for them, though. Okay, demand cancelled. Because now we're going to need that the electronics, or the circuit boards, to make smart fabric. Which means that we're going to need another... Ooh, I think... Where's all our stuff? Okay, okay, so the fabrics are on this side. So to draw fabrics, I'm going to need a autocrafter. I suppose I could put it on that side, it'll still reach. Yeah, I might just do that. Yeah, so yeah, let's go and have a look at our frogs first before we do that. Right, they are here. There's one. And this is golden frog egg. Oh, we can actually make them. And that's with the mutagen tier 3. Interesting. Okay. Alpha, that's the kind of, I think that's the one you kind of expect to get. Yep. The golden ones I wasn't expecting. And I forgot to research. Damn. And Alpha. Alright. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to carry on. I'm going to do the last recipe, which is the tier 2 fertilizer, the mutagen 4, and the eggs, and I'll get those all going. Right, so I came back to the one that I didn't research earlier, and it's got a new egg, so the Silas. Cool, we'll take that and go and stick it on our rack. Fantastic. And, well, we'll just line this up. One generic frog egg. And there we go. It's researching. That's all 4 of them. Good. Right, now we already have a golden egg here, so we don't have to put that in. So we will go with the new ones. Okay, this is a 600 for that. That's a 350. That's a 350. I got that in. I've got that in. Alright, so let's put a fey egg in here. That's a colorful pink guy. And then I've got another table set up over here, so we can put the Silas in here. And that's the 350. And that's a pretty cool looking frog. Actually, they all look pretty cool. Okay, so that means that we might be missing 3. I don't... Oh, yes, we are. And the reason for that is... because the last one, I think you can only get it in the rocket. So I do have a little balance. So let's grab this 2,500 tokens for this egg. And it's a 500% multiplier, so it's not even as good as the golden, I think. Golden 600. Anyway, yeah. So we got that, and then we might as well get the fish and the butterfly as well. Okay, so we'll just do that. That's going to take care of most of our money. I don't think we need any coca seeds or wheat seeds yet. We'll see later. We'll have to test that one. So let's launch that and go and get those. Alright, let's check out our frogs. Okay, Amado. 400% multiplier. Amado. Amado. Oh my gosh. That looks different. No, it's the same. Well, I might have to do that recipe again. Because I'm pretty sure that there are 2 frogs in that recipe. But, let's go and rack them up. Right, Amado is in. 400% multiplier. And that's what it looks like. Yeah, I must say, they've done some good work on these. So let's go again. 1, 2, 3, and research. And then I'll just do the rest. Alright, Well, while those are baking, let's see what we need. First thing that we're going to need is an auto crafter, and I will put that auto crafter right over here. These don't snap, so I suppose this is as good a place as any. We'll just pop it in here, and we will set this to Smart Fabric, and it immediately starts working, and we have a container already set up over here that is going to demand Smart Fabric. So that will get that going. I just need to set this to supply and Smart Fabric, and away we go. So yeah, the drones will come across and they will bring the Smart Fabric in, and we will have a container full of Smart Fabric, which is using our circuit boards. So these might take a little strain, although this is set to demand, so it's not going to take it out of there. It will take it out of here. So these will create circuit boards as these create Smart Fabric at the same rate. So that's cool. Okay, so we're going well on that. Let's check up on our frogs. Tomato. And a tomato. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe there are only 11 frogs. Cool thing though is if you're not sure, then you can just go and break them in the recycler, get their base components again, pick them all up off the rack. I think I got everything, and then go and shove them back into the incubators, and then you can come and have a look at them. And it looks like perhaps that Amado is the only one on that recipe. I'll keep trying. You never know. I was quite sure that there was another one, but yeah, I could be wrong. I'll just leave those in there for now. Right. Oh gosh, I'm dying again. Concentration levels. Okay. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, my storage was empty, so I didn't even drop anything. Right, let's have a look at the furniture. What do we need for it? So for the sofa, we need 2 Smart Fabrics and a super alloy, and double that for the bed. Cool. Okay, well, we're just going to put them down as examples. I don't think I'm going to set them up permanently yet. Right, Smart Fabric. We'll just take 8. And we'll need 3 super alloys. Or is it 4? Can't remember. But yeah, well, that's what we'll take. And we'll just head to the lounge. And I think we'll put a sofa down, and the sofa will be a permanent thing. Maybe. So here's the customizable sofa. Bring it around. And get it to look somewhat decent. These curves, man. And then when you click on it, you can choose your color. So I'm going to go somewhere, not that red. Something like that. Yeah, well, it almost matches. All right. So that's the smart sofa. And it looks pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. The bed. Where would I put the bed? Okay, just temporarily. You got these workaholics that spend a lot of time in the office. So we'll give them a spot to sleep. And then click on it and change the color. Let's do something inspirational. Yeah, it doesn't get more disgustingly green than that. And then I can use these sliders if I want to make it darker. But I don't. It must look ugly. And there's a... Oh, okay, that's like a desaturation thing, but it only works from a corner. So you can have a two-tone. Alright, anyway. So yeah, that's the customizable furniture. So yeah, let's have a look at what do we need for the kitchen. Circuit board, super alloy. Right, we have what we need, so let's head up here. Now, I have been thinking that perhaps the kitchen deserves to be in another place. like its own little room, but like in that direction. Because, you know, I'm going to need place to store stuff like chocolate and flour, so that it's easily accessible. I don't have to come in here and use the recipes all the time. So let's have a look at the recipes. We can make high quality food in here, as well as the biolab. So yeah, chocolate needs 6 cocoa, flour needs 6 wheat, croissants need 3 flour, cookies need 3 flour and 3 chocolate, birthday cake 3 flour, 3 chocolate, and 3 honey. And then you've got the honey cooked beans, which use beans, eggplant, and squash, and some honey, and they restore 50% health, or 50 health, and they also reduce your thirst for a small period, which is nice if you're out and about, or if you forget your food. Oh boy, let's try not to die again. Once per episode is fine. Okay, we're good now. All right. Then you have your fish soup. Now, I have noticed that when I go in the water, and I'll show you now, I think it was just bugged before, but if I go and hop in the water now, I actually start using oxygen. So that's happening, and it goes pretty fast. Now, the answer to that is if you do go to the new biome and you haven't got yourself sorted with a teleporter yet, well, then you can come in here, you can make this, and it will reduce your oxygen consumption for a small period. And that small period, I don't know, it's maybe 30 seconds, but it may be enough to get you through without you dying, and it'll restore your health at the same time. I'm just not sure, because it's food. If your food is full and you're going through there, will you be able to consume it? That I don't know. But yeah, those are the recipes. Let's see if there's... Oh yes, the cookies increase your running speed for a small period. So that's fun. And yeah, that's about it. Let me grab some cocoa and some wheat, because I have a lot. Oh, I've got a smart fabric. Okay, I just had to wait for a little event to finish. Oof. Oh, frame rate struggling. Okay, so yeah, I just had to wait for an event to finish, and... Alright, chocolate. Okay, that uses 6 cocoa. Grab 1 more wheat and that should sort that out. And just hold control, do another 2, and then 3 flour, which means that we have 3 flour and 3 cocoa in stock. Now, let's see, what are we going to make first? I kind of like the idea of the birthday cake. Yeah, that looks like a good plan. So, let's get some honey. My honey's full. And actually, you know what? I want to test out this increased speed. So, although the birthday cake's nice, it doesn't really serve a purpose. I suppose you can put it down somewhere and it's decorative, but the cookie actually gives you an increase in running speed. So, we now have a cookie on us. So, if I'm running outside. Okay, so this only counts if you're running. Okay, so that's full speed with shift pushed. Okay. Let's compare. Cookie. Yeah, it's a bit faster. And you can see there's a little icon above your stats, your health stat. And it's not running down. Oh yes, there you go. The top corner is showing now. So yeah, it might be 30 seconds, it might be a minute, I'm not entirely sure how long it is. But yeah, you do definitely move faster. At some point I'm going to have to do an experiment to see how much oxygen reduction. I don't have any Vilnius fish eggs at the moment, so I can't make that dish, because at some point I'm going to have to go and get all the rest of the fish. My frame rate's struggling, I'm lagging so badly. But our rocket is back, so we have a few eggs. Kenjos, Valkia egg, and Filaria butterfly. So let's go and put those up in our lounge. As you can see, I've been slacking a little bit with my fish and eggs in this playthrough. I will, between episodes, definitely go and find them. Alright, so Kenjos. Yeah, yes, very masculine. Yeah. That butterfly, Filaria. It's pretty. Alright, and our fish. Let's get our fish. Valkyr. And there it is. Okay, well, I will get the rest of the fish. I'll get the rest of the butterflies. And I'll see if I can... I'm almost sure that there's supposed to be another frog. And I have no idea. I'll have to check my notes. But anyway, I think, yeah, that's pretty much where we're going to leave this. There's not much more to discuss. I think we've covered everything from the new update, pretty much. We've got our systems all set up. We have our frogs. I'll go and look around and see if I can find any more golden crates, because at some point those golden crates are going to be put into the game. I saw in the teaser trailer golden crates with golden frog effigies. So I didn't see the golden crates. I saw the golden frog effigies. So those will come, and then we'll go and explore and see if we can find them. But in the meantime, I believe that is that. We've bought everything that we can with our Terra tokens. We have a small balance, so if we wanted to, we could go and get some more seeds, some more eggs, make the place look prettier, give us some nice food to eat. But yeah, there we go. That's where we are. Our base is looking good, except for this launch platform, which I'm probably going to remove, because I'm not doing the electronic or the circuit boards anymore. So I only really need 2. In fact, I don't even need 2. But I would like to get that last Steam achievement, which I haven't managed to get yet. And it appears that the tokens that you get from the meteors don't count towards that. So yeah, anyway, that's where we'll leave it. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. And leave me your comments. Let me know if you've missed anything. If you guys have found that last egg, I would really like to know how to get it, because I'm almost sure that there's another one. Yeah, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But I did another run on that last recipe that we used, and unfortunately it yielded the Amado eggs again. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, cheers.